Hey, Rob, Steve.
Oh, hiya, how are you?
Good, good. Listen, are you free next week to go away?
Where?
It's kind of a tour of the north, a restaurant tour. Really good restaurants.
Right. Why me?
Misha can't come and I don't want to go alone. I've asked other people, but they're all too busy. It's a job. I'm not asking you to go on holiday with me or anything weird. It's for the Observer magazine. So, you know, do you want to come?
Why are we going so early?
Because I want to take in Bolton Abbey and then squeeze in, do a breakfast instead of lunch, and then quickly say hi to my parents. You don't mind? Do you mind coming to say hi?
Physically?
Yes.
Actually visit them?
Well, I can't leave you in the car.
You could bring me a lemonade and a packet of crisps. Leave the window like that so I don't get too hot.
Yeah, and we can come. I'll bring my parents out to look at you, and your nose is just through the gap of the bit.
You say I would bring him in, but he might make a mess.
From Bolton's old monastic tower, the bells ring loud with gladsome power. The sun shines bright, the fields are gay, with people in their best array, of stole and doublet, hood and scarf, along the banks of Crystal Wharf. And thus in joyous mood they hie to Bolton's mouldering priory. Sir Ian McKellen, come, we shall walk together.
Is that why you went to bed early last night, so you could learn that poem?
Yes. Mission accomplished.
I don't know why you quoted. You weren't interested in Wordsworth before we went on this trip. Or Bolton Abbey, going on about Bolton Abbey.
This is lovely. This is fantastic.
I liked Bolton Abbey before you liked Bolton Abbey. Why did you have to do it in Ian McKellen's voice? It was a lovely poem. What would have been really nice is if you got up this morning, if you learnt that poem, which I appreciate, even though it was meant to intimidate me, if you got up this morning and said the poem in your own voice and meant the words.
I chose a voice to suit the mood. I felt Sir Ian, coming as he does from Bolton, would be perfectly suited.
It's a different Bolton, Rob.
Yeah, right. That's the same word. I thought he'd be perfectly suited for here. And it is incredible. I mean, look, that is incredible. Standing on a grave, sorry.
Yeah.
Will you be buried? Or will you be cremated? I think I would like to be buried so that I have a headstone, like Elvis. But I think that when you have a headstone and you're in a place, it puts great pressure on your family, your surviving family, to visit you.
I'd be happy if you know, I'm happy with either. If they buried you or cremated you, they would both suit me fine.
Would you come to my funeral? Would you turn up, do you think?
Of course I would.
Would you?
Yeah. If only to pad out the numbers, you know.
You know when someone dies and they go to the funeral and they say, you know, we should have done this when he was alive. He would have loved this.
What cremated him?
No, you know, hearing the eulogy.
Actually, that's what I'll say at your funeral. We should have done this a lot when he was alive. Cremated him. Ha 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 ha. No riposte from you, because you're dead.
I don't think you should say that. You really shouldn't be in the box.
That would be... The thing is, you wouldn't be able to come back with your man in a box, even though it would be fantastic if you had, because you'd be in a coffin. It would have been the perfect place to do it. But you wouldn't be able to do it.
Literally be a man in the box.
I know, it would have been great, but I was safe in the knowledge that I'll go, great, I can do that, and he won't come back with his man in a box, which would have been brilliant, but he can't, because he's brown bread. I'd be there. I'd be at your funeral.
And now, from one of Rob's very closest friends, you'll know him, of course, as TV's Alan Partridge, and he has asked specifically to come up and take 25, 30 minutes to talk about his friend, Rob. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Coogan.
Oh, you may also know Steve from some of his very good art house films that have been very well reviewed by some of the broadsheet newspapers. Steve Coogan. Thanks. Thank you.
Aha! Somebody will shout that out. One of my Welsh relatives.
Yes. Alan Partridge. Very much alive compared with our good departed friend, Rob Brydon. Rob was an interesting guy, very funny, very entertaining, and And yet, at the same time, there was something that although he made me laugh and made us all laugh, I think, there was something about him that was lost, something about him that seemed unable to confront the reality of life. And so, when I think of Rob, I think of him with both a smile at some of the funny, pithy one-liners he would come out with on Radio 4 panel shows, but also for the man inside. Because behind every little pithy, vaguely amusing joke is a cry for help. But let's not remember
there,
it. I won't finish there. No,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
But of course, let's not remember a man who is lost, desperately trying to legitimise his life by doing silly voices constantly and not confronting the truth. Let's remember the other side of Rob. The Rob Brydon, the entertainer. Yes. The Rob Brydon who gave some levity to our life and helped us avoid confronting the harsh realities and helped us avoid looking at the brutal reality of what life is.
Talk about some of the characters.
Oh, so some of the characters. Who can forget his Tom Jones impression? Who can forget that?
Think I better die now. You could say that.
Think I better die now.
That's good.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll take over when you're doing them. There'll be plenty of... I'll do plenty of Tom Jones when you're dead. Don't worry about that. Whew.
Well, thank you.
No, you're welcome. No, but there'll be affection there. I would never stick the knife in. I might just like tickle you with a knife.
That's all good sport.
Exactly.
Good sport.
Exactly.
Should it go the other way?
It's okay. I'm not asking you to do that. Let's move on. Come on. Let's go the other way.
No, I'm just saying if it did.
Yeah, that's all right.
I would be.
It's okay. I don't need to know. I'd rather it be a mystery.
I think if you do die before me, it will probably be murder.
Can you vault this fence?
Yes.
Go on, vault it. Vault that fence now. Three. Okay. Wait, whoa, hang on. Watch me.
Oh! Bloody hell. You all right?
Yep.
Whoa, don't run it!
What?
Don't run!
Why?
There'll be moss!
Fucking hell.
Whoa! You've got stuck halfway towards your destination! You're stuck in a metaphor!
I'm not.
You'll Oh!
Oh, fuck! Fuck!
It's a metaphor!
It's not a metaphor! Fuck!
You looked at home in the water. I could see you perhaps branching out into more action roles. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to playing the klutz.
Do you know what? I like this is beautiful light. Very nice light.
Like a ski holiday.
Very après ski.
Yeah.
Feels après ski.
No, during ski.
Really?
Dure ski.
Yes. A lunch break in the middle of a skiing trip, yeah.
Good morning, gents.
Good morning.
Would you like any orange juice?
Oh, yes, please.
Will do.
Exactly will, yeah.
Jack, 246.
It's nice when you have snow because it has an uplight. It's very flattering. Makes you look very healthy.
Well, this light isn't very good for me. How's my skin? What does my skin look like in this light?
Well, you know, it's uneven. It's like the surface of the moon. Fascinating.
Get one thing from that back oven.
Here we go, gents. Scrambled egg, no mushroom.
That's me.
God,
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thank you. People tell me I've got a... If I ever moan about my skin, they say, oh, but it gives you character.
It does. You've got a lot of character.
Enough for an episode of Cranford.
You're a character actor. It's character. Yeah.
I'm a leading man.
We've been over this, you know.
I'm Dustin Hoffman. I'm a leading man with a character actor's body and face.
OK, yeah, no, that's the fair point.
True, it's a valid point.
It is a valid point. I'll take it. Take it on the chin, which is difficult for me, but easy for you.
I could land a plane on mine.
Yeah. Small chin enables you to do women very well. How come you've left your black pudding?
I don't dislike it, but I'm never sure about it. I just naturally don't go to it.
It's because there's a risk involved. It's a taboo. This is just really glorious. A sunny day in England with a fried breakfast. Doesn't get much better.
This is nice, but if I'm being very honest with you, I'm looking forward to being home now.
You and me both. But the most important thing to me is that my children are healthy.
Oh, I mean,
That I'm healthy, so I should be there.
That's more important than any work, any award, anything like that.
Perspective puts everything in perspective.
I dare say you'd throw away all your awards if
I'd throw them in a river.
If you could exchange them for knowing your children would live a happy, long life.
I would happily throw all my awards in a river, not the sea.
Corrosion.
No, they're going to corrode, but if I threw them in a river, if push came to shove, I could hire a team of scuba divers to retrieve them. But, you know, the gesture's the important thing.
No, the family's more important.
No, family's more important. Of course it is. Of course, I would, you know, if there's a choice between winning an award and my child being healthy,
Yeah.
I would absolutely, you know, throw them all.
Other way around. What if if you were to allow your child to have an illness, right, you could win, say a BAFTA, you could have a film BAFTA, if an illness the child would recover from but would have some discomfort.
No.
No?
That's a disgusting idea.
Let me up the stakes. Oscar, Best Actor. Eh? Best Actor, Steve
What, to have
Coogan.
an ill child? Of course not. Well, hang on.
not
what kind of illness?
Appendicitis.
Well, I mean...
So they get, oh, my stomach's really hurt. Where's Dad? Oh, he's on location. It's really hurting, really hurting. Ah, doctor comes in, off to hospital. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, I'm weak. Then they're better. Meanwhile, Academy Award winner, Steve Coogan. Now we glimpse the real man.
What do you mean? I'm thinking about it. I was thinking it through. I think the answer's probably. I still wouldn't, probably.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Right.
If the weather was like this all the...
All finished, gents?
Thank you, yes.
Perfect.
Could we...
That's lovely.
Could we have the bill, please?
Yep, sure.
That would be great.
L'addition, s'il vous plaît.
Will do.
Merci.
Grazie.
The bill there, gents.
Excellent.
Well, my dad will take care of that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Funny because it's because it's so outlandish.
Combien d'a-t-il? Il est...
Look at that. That's the cheapest meal we've had so far, and in some ways the best. I mean, not in every way, but in some ways it's just
How much?
£24.40.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, lovely place to grow up, you know. Hello.
Hello. Nice to see you.
Hello. This is Rob. This is my
Lovely
mum.
to meet you.
Lovely to see you. Come in.
Thank you very much.
Molly.
Nice to see you.
Oh, what a lovely house.
You're all right.
coming. I'm really
It's all right.
Hello.
This is Bernard, my dad.
Hello,
This is
Bernard.
Rob.
Nice to meet you. Great saying what a lovely house it
Rob
is.
Brydon
Yes,
off
we
the telly.
like it.
We do indeed. There he is, straight away, look. Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh, and a daughter. She's a bonny lass.
That's not a daughter, that's our Stephen.
Yeah, I know. He's just trying to be funny. Then.
Oh, is it?
Making a joke, yeah.
Well, he is funny, isn't he?
Well, on occasions, you know.
Can I get you something? Would you like anything to eat?
And you have to answer without hesitation, deviation or repetition.
Well, of all the beverages that I have consumed, the one that I have enjoyed the most and would perhaps desire at this particular moment would be an English breakfast tea, or perhaps a plate of biscuits that
He said A twice.
Well, that doesn't count.
Why not?
doing it on the radio. You can say, hey, you just meant to be witty and entertaining, that's all.
Well, we're not on the radio. We're in my mum and dad's living room.
Steve never liked these things growing up. He didn't like games.
Really? Do you not like games,
Well, I
Steve?
don't like sport games, you know, physical games. I liked mental games.
Come, Mr. Bond, you enjoy playing Just a Minute just as much as I do.
Repetition of come and just.
Fair
We
point.
saw your show when it came to Oldham.
Did you?
Yes,
Loved
we
it.
did.
What was your favourite part?
I can't think. I can't remember.
Small angry man in the
Small
box.
Man in the Box?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Yes.
wonder what the small angry man in a box would say if he were here right now.
All right, that's enough. It's very good. It is impressive.
I'll go make the tea.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, this is great.
Come on through into
Conservatory.
into the garden. No, not the
Lovely.
conservatory. No, no politics, thank you.
Right. Here we are. Tea for the troops.
Lovely.
Well,
Thank you.
this really is excellent. Crikey, gosh, this is excellent. I mean, I've been to 4 weddings and a funeral recently and not had, quite such a substantial brew.
Oh, dear.
That's how you started, didn't you, Steve?
It is,
With
yeah.
impressions.
Moved on now.
Well, you know, quit while you're ahead, you know.
It was a shock to all of us when he started performing. We thought it would be Deborah or Martin, you know.
Really?
They were always the funny ones, weren't they?
You were always the quiet one, weren't you?
Well, I was in my own little world, you know, sort of, you know, I was a daydreamer.
used to daydream constantly as a kid, you know, growing up in New York. And I never thought, you know, I'd ever become a great comedian. You know, I just never figured I would, you know. And
Whereas when I was growing up in Edinburgh, you know, before I became Commander James Bond, for me, I was quite withdrawn also.
I, on the other hand, grew up in the East End of London, and all I ever wanted to do was blow the bloody doors off.
Let's put with this all week.
It must be exhausting keeping all this going all the time.
Exhausting for everyone.
Listen, why don't you stop for lunch?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Well, no, we should push on with it. You know.
What route are you taking?
I'm getting on the M60 clockwise, and then on the M56 M6.
You want to watch that?
Why?
There's roadworks all the way from junction 24 to 27. It's terrible. You'd be better off going anti-clockwise.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. So yes. Well, it's as broad as it's long, isn't it? So yeah, I'll do that.
Good.
Really nice to meet you.
God bless.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Hello.
See you, Mum.
Lovely. How's Nisha?
She's in America. She's at the moment.
Oh, well, we thought she'd be coming with you.
Yeah. No, we're going through a bit of a hiatus.
Oh, dear.
Rob's the substitute girlfriend.
Oh, I hope not.
No, nothing like that.
How's work? Anything coming off?
Yeah, I've got a TV series in America, possibly. So,
Really?
Great.
yeah. We mean spending a lot of time over there, though. That's the problem.
If you need anybody to carry your bags,
All right, okay. See you, Dad. Ta-da.
Oh, bye. Now, listen, you take care of yourself,
Right, it's
okay?
okay. Nothing to worry about.
All right.
Everything's fine.
Bye
Right.
now. Bye.
See you.
Car's locked.
What?
Locked.
Oh, sorry. I thought I pressed it.
Come on. Let's get in.
Now, I've been thinking about the reviews, right?
Yeah. I haven't.
The Inn at Whitewell was
Yeah.
the first one. Do you remember that?
Yes, it was the first one.
All right, so I thought we could start with an attractive setting with welcoming staff. Or a welcoming setting with attractive staff.
Friendly food, tasty bar stuff.
Staff welcomed us with open arms and legs.
Yeah, all right. I know what that's a reference to.
So have you made a decision about America? Will you stay or will you go?
I'm not going to, I don't know. I love Misha and I want to be with her, but I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest.
You don't want to talk about it? You want to talk about things you've gone through?
No. Though it's hurting me, now it's history.
I've played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. Tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you?
There's a shiver down my arms whenever I hear that.
Thank you.
Does it feel the
Same when she calls your name. I was in your arms, thinking I belong there. Building me a fence.
I figured it made
sense. Building me a fence. Building me a home. Thinking I belong
strong there. But I was a fool playing by the rules. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all.
Wow, I was up there.
Yeah.
I was up there. I think you strained a little.
I
bit.
did strain.
But I have a wonderful range. I could have done opera.
How
I could
many
have been an opera
octaves?
singer. I don't know.
Well, you don't.
Five. How much is an octave?
Five?
All right, two.
Pavarotti struggles to do five.
One. I do one. Three. I do. Well, I don't know I don't know how much an octave is.
Just an octave. Just get your lowest note.
Low. Hang on. Wait. That's not it.
Get your lowest.
Yes. Low.
Okay, do an octave up. No, do an octave up.
Well, how much is an octave?
What do you mean? It's just the same note, but an octave higher.
I don't know how to do that.
Hey, listen. Ba, ba. That's an octave
All right,
up.
but don't do it as Roger Moore.
It's an octave.
Mr. Bond, do
It's
you
very
enjoy
easy.
singing an octave just as much as I do?
When I sing an octave up, I sing it for Queen and Country.
Although I admit, singing an octave up with
Singing an octave up with you would be a pleasure. Listen, it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and the next do is an octave up.
sol, la, ti, do.
That's an octave up from the first do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
No, what?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Three. Is the magic number. Three. 3 times a lady. Terry Wogan is doing it now. He'll be doing the floral dance.
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
That's not that.
Ti. Oh, fuck.
You're terrible. Terrible.
I
beat you. I beat you.
Yeah. You all right with your bags? Right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate you doing this.
Cheers.
Good. All right.
Let's have a hug.
Okay, right.
Really good.
No,
really good.
I enjoyed it a lot. And then, yeah. So
Right,
you're
well-
a good bloke. I don't care what they say about you.
I'll see you.
Okay,
Give me a ring and we'll get together.
all right, mate.
We could. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, the traveller returns. Oh, I've missed you. We both missed you.
So how was he?
He was his usual self. His usual self.
This is delightful.
One of the most delightful meals. One of the most delightful homecomings I've ever enjoyed.
Well, it did stick to the bottom of the pan a bit, but...
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, might have to give you a bloody good spanking. In fact, I was rather hoping I might stick to the bottom of your pan later.
Hi, Matt. This is Steve calling. Just to say I've thought it over, and I'm not going to do the HBO pilot. I'm not going to spend 7 years in the US. I've got kids. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
I don't like being away from you.
No, I don't like you being away from me.
Hello, there we are.
There we go.
All present and correct.
I think 3 days should be the maximum that I stay away from.
Not this long.